My husband's family treated me like hired help who happened to share their last name, but I didn't realize how deep their contempt ran until I found the adoption papers they'd hidden to steal my daughter. Living in Phoenix with David's wealthy family meant enduring his mother Carmen's constant criticism of my Mexican heritage and his sister Rosa's passive-aggressive comments about how I trapped David with pregnancy. I cleaned their houses, cooked for their parties, and smiled through their insults because David promised things would get better once we proved ourselves worthy. When our daughter Sofia was born, I thought their attitudes might soften, but they only got worse. Carmen would snatch Sofia from my arms, claiming I was holding her wrong, and Rosa would speak to her only in English, correcting me whenever I used Spanish. They enrolled her in activities without consulting me and bought her gifts with conditions I had to enforce. The final betrayal came when I discovered they'd been documenting everything, building a case to prove I was an unfit mother. David had been secretly recording our arguments. Carmen had been taking photos of Sofia whenever she looked remotely messy, and Rosa had been keeping a journal of every time I spoke Spanish around the child. They'd already consulted lawyers about gaining custody through David while painting me as unstable and culturally inappropriate. I documented everything they'd done, including their racist comments I'd been secretly recording on my phone for months. I also discovered Carmen had been embezzling from the family foundation, something I'd noticed in the books I helped maintain but never reported. I copied every financial record and created a detailed timeline of their harassment. The divorce papers were served along with copies of their racist communications sent to their country club, Carmen's employer, and the local news station that loved immigration stories. I also filed complaints with child services about their documented attempts to alienate Sofia from her heritage. Carmen lost her prestigious board position when the embezzlement came to light, and Rosa's teacher certification was suspended after the recordings revealed her discriminatory attitudes toward bilingual children. I moved Sofia and myself back to Los Angeles, where she speaks Spanish freely and knows she's loved exactly as she island. David sees her supervised visits only, his family's true nature finally exposed to the court and their social circle.